a
Давай
fortune
так.
teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Так, всем привет, с вами Мафия. Продолжаем играть в вампиры эти.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The snake, a bitter woman, smiling as she pours poison in your cup. A shaming betrayal. Hate.
Ясно.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Ясно.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Понятно.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
Понятно.
I would rather not know.
Да.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
Понятно.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Понятно.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. A red river, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sound.
Так.
So many signs to tell.
Понятно, что это было. Так, где мне его искать, этого? Войти в особняк. Написано. Где его, блядь, этот особняк находится? Вот это мне интересно знать. Я заблудился. Так вот он, его особняк, что ли? Ну сюда не прорваться.
It's locked, all right.
Судя по всему, похож на него. Но сюда не пролезть. Все позакрывали к чертям собачьим. Нет выхода, нет прохода. Попробую обойти это как-то. Интересно. Нет, ни хера подобного. Я где-то шляюсь в непонятных местах. О, блин, окошко открыто. Так. Где его дом, этого козла? Ну где-то здесь же, ёпти. Где? Странно, бляха-муха. Ага. Очень странно. Кровь. А я не могу найти его дом. Это кровь тоже. Но это мой дом. А где его дом? Пипец. Очень тяжело, короче говоря, узнать. Это церковь, а не его дом. Черт его дери. Интересно, девки пляшут. Где мой... Где он? Вот этот... Позапихают, блять, потом хрен найдешь. Где он находится? Как прорваться в этот чертов особняк? Странно, блядь. Я не знаю. Я хер его знаю, где его особняк. Просто беда. О! Бляха. Воротину открыли, прикинь. И закрыли, сволочи. Вот он. Это он? Нет, это не он. Собака. Это не ты. Блин. Заперто. Козел. Запер. Я не понимаю, как туда попасть и где она находится. Я хрен его знает. Я уже устал искать того, чего непонятно где. Где его особняк, бляха? Тут не похоже ни на что, на особняк. Серьезно. Да ты слышь. Да кончай ты, алло. Вот такие вот пирожки. Чё тебе надо? Ах ты козел. За все ответишь. Так. Не знаю, ищем. Особняк этот вонючий. Это он? Не знаю. Он, не он. Похоже. Типа на особняк. Такой весь, знаешь, из себя неплохой. Хотелось бы, чтобы это он и был. То я задолбался. Если честно, шляхца. Да, это он. Слава тебе.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Так. Все, блин, неужели? Ага, глава 5. Ага. Так. Ладно. Наверху, что ли? Он где? Наверху нет. Где он шляется опять? Ёпшкин-кошкин. Так. Ты где, алло? Что было?
It's locked.
Где он? Я его не вижу ни хера. Где-то здесь. Судя по всему. Во, нашел.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Uh-huh.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Ну, верно.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Продолжим.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
Ясно.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Давай
You
так.
don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Вампирам нельзя верить. Ни на слово. Они существо хитрое и обманчивое. Вот так вот. Ну окей, сообщим давай. Ну да. Вон он. Ждет меня. Провалилась ваша затея вся.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Да. Ну ладно. Хрен вас всех. Ха-ха-ха. Так, это выполнено. От меча погибнешь. Так, ладно. Со старой Бриджей поговорить. Ну окей. Теперь я изгой. Супер. Да. Послушался, называется, советом. Элизабет. Или как ее. Короче, той вампирши. Послушался. И вот результат. На задницу себе приключений. А, это она и есть? Да она и есть. Ты что сюда
We
выпрыгнулась?
meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Круто.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Понятно. У меня тоже новость.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Huh. Ну да.
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Вот, давай вот так скажем.
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Какой нахрен пожар? Чё будет? Понял, я убегу. Я убегаю. Я улетаю. Куда я попал нахрен? Я не знаю. Так. Факт то, что я знаю, что я изгой. Вот и все дела. Нахрен. Пошли все нахрен, я изгой. Так. У меня нет ни друзей. Ну, хотя, если у меня вот эти есть товарищи. Только одни. Какая тишина в городе-то, блядь. Так. Я что-то ни хера не понял. Где мы? Теперь здесь убивают несколько... А, я понял. Знаю. Все, чувак. Я знаю, иди ты. Все, нашел я свой дом. Перевращаемся сюда. Чук. И все. Все дела. Так. Мы, как всегда, все полное. Это нормально. Для меня. Давай. Так, здесь. Да, все, ладно. А вот пистолет револьвер прокачать. Чё бы и нет. Так, ладно. Ага. Окей. Так, сойдет. Для начала-то. Засуетились. Сейчас посмотрим, что там у нас. Так. Че, давай укус прокусить. Супер. Наука, бляха. Да, круто. Что он здесь? Вот, патроны, да. Патроны бы, да. Неплохо было бы. Мне патрончиков. Кровь. Пусть будет. Годится. Вот бездну давай. Сгодится тоже. Котел кровавого не хватило. Ну ладно, хотя бы так. Уже что-то. Да. Я понял. Я его уничтожил. Так, все. В принципе. Что мне там надо? Нифига. Ты гораешь? Это... Ну, это вообще... Нехорошо. Как-то так. Ха-ха-ха. Далековато. Одним словом, бежать. Ну ладно, я постараюсь, попробую выбраться. Отсюда я смогу же? Попытаюсь выбраться отсюда. Жаль, здесь нету телепортов. Так, бац. Где ты бывал? Нажал, и ты уже там. А так сейчас переться, несмотря ни на что. Куда-то, бляха. Да ладно, пацаны. О, фиаско. Я сейчас тоже могу так делать. Понимаешь? Слышь, ты оборзел, вонючий вампир. Так, все, готов. Критическое все. Так, стараемся вернуться.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Критическая бляха. Ха. Да. Окей. Я тебя понял, чувак. Я тебя понял. Блять, напугал дурбина тупорылая. Всем пока, с вами был Мафия.